Could Kolo Muani come to Arsenal? That is the question today. Welcome to All About Arsenal, and there is news. Caught Offside are reporting that Kolo Muani has been offered to a list of teams. He's been offered to Man City, he's been offered to United, he's been offered to Newcastle, he's been offered to Chelsea, Aston Villa, and of course Arsenal. It seems that he has fallen out of favour with Luis Enrique at PSG, and he doesn't quite fit into his plans. So now they're looking to offload the 70 million investment they made in Kolo Muani. But the question is, would he actually fit in Arsenal? Would he fit Arteta's style of play? Does he have the mentality? Does he have the attitude? Is he teachable enough to be part of this great Arsenal squad? But the main question is, do we need a striker? In my opinion, I don't think we need a striker. Havertz has been doing a wonderful job. But besides that, let's rewind. Let's go back to season 23/24, the season we just left. Arsenal banged over almost about 90 goals, I believe so. But this was even more impressive. Goals were coming from an array of places. Havertz was banging in goals, Saka was scoring, Odegaard was scoring, Rice was scoring, Trossard was scoring, Gabriel was scoring in the air. We were scoring from set pieces. We could score from any part of the field. And that's what made Arsenal so dangerous. We were unpredictable. Sorry to say it, might have to take a jab at Man City. They're an awesome club. But in most cases, if you can get Haaland out of the game, you can get a lot out of a game versus Man City. Arsenal are unpredictable. We can score goals from anywhere. And I believe we are suited to that style of play. Kolo Muani, would he actually fit in? Is this a player that we would actually need? We do not need a striker. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, anybody that we are going to bring to Arsenal needs to take us to another level. And there's only one striker, in my opinion, at that in this moment in time, that fits that bill. And his name is Victor Gyökeres. That guy is prolific. He puts the P in prolific. I looked at his stats from last season. 43 goals in 50 games. And that is across all campaigns. Europa League, their own domestic league. I believe he plays for Sporting Lisbon, right? 43 goals in 50 games. That is mad. That is crazy, almost to the point. Obviously, if it was 50-50, he'd average a goal in every game. But those stats are crazy. That's what we need to bring in. We need that type of striker that's going to come in where we have games and we're playing against teams that sit in deep and they're making it difficult for us to score. We need a player like Gyökeres who can get that rabbit out of the hat and do a bit of brilliance and magic. That's what we need right now. In my opinion right now, Muani, I think he's a good striker. I watched him in the Euros. He was okay, wasn't impressive, didn't stand out to me. Even more so his stats. I looked at his stats and they were not impressive at all. Check this out. He had 44 games last season and he only scored 12 goals. I'm sorry, we don't need that at Arsenal at the moment. We need somebody that's going to elevate us and take us to another level. When Jesus first came, he was killing it. He's not doing as well as he was before. I know he's been plagued by injury, but some people have argued, have Arsenal peaked past Jesus? That's why we're probably not getting the best out of him, because we've advanced from his style of play and what he brings to Arsenal. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do we need Kolo Muani or do we go for Victor Gyökeres? We need that forward that's got that instinct for goals. More about Kolo Muani. Apparently he has been offered, or there's talks that he might be offered on a loan for the rest of the season. Should we get him on loan? And even if we were to, Arsenal are very shrewd with business. I'm very sure what they would do, they would make sure that PSG probably cover 3/4 of his wages. I trust Arsenal to do that. Yes, we might have some money, but we use it wisely. So the question is, should we go for Kolo Muani? I've already given you my answer. Let me know what you think in the comments. And just before I go, I made an awesome video about Gabriel and Saliba. I got some good feedback, but some people saying stats, we cannot use stats. And yes, we can use stats. I've just used stats comparing Victor Gyökeres and Kolo Muani. Output needs to be measured. A player can be so skillful, but they have poor balls in the final third. A player can get into good positions, but they never convert those chances into goals. So we need stats. Victor Gyökeres, 43 goals in 50 games. You cannot compete against that. Who else did better than him? Probably, I've not looked at Haaland, but Haaland was probably on the same level. That's what we need at Arsenal. But let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.